I mean, the supporters weren't too particularly impressed by the display either. I mean, there was the kind of usual kind of anti-board chants that I've been hearing on a weekly basis. The new chant today was it's quite amusing. It was sign a player. They were singing sign a player, which seems like quite a kind of low bar of expectations. Sign a player, but
Anyone?
this is where Celtic are right now. They're kind of signing a player would be a step forward, wouldn't it, for them?
Well, look, I mean, I get I'm putting you in the spot. But is there any whispers around? Is there anything? I mean, Callum Wilson, we talked about last week. He obviously scored the winner for West Ham yesterday. You can probably imagine he's not going to be on his way anytime soon now. Is
No,
there
but
anything
I said that last week. That
You
I
did
mean,
say
it's
that.
all right. I mean, I know Martin was saying that that's the first he'd heard about stuff. But listen, from what I can gather, that Celtic did. He was spoken to. He was told Martin was told about him or informed about him, and there was some tentative looks behind the scenes, but very tentative because the money and his other options are make it a move that's not going to happen. So that's not that. It was never really a realistic one. A hopeful one, but not a realistic one. There's a million names going about. Celtic are scrambling and they're in the hunt for several, but nothing in terms of getting over the line at this point in time. And they're going to need to get a move on because, like I say, Bologna's going to be too soon anyway. So you're looking at Hearts next week, and it's Celtic going to the Hearts game without any new faces in that team. But even if they do, they're going to. They're Celtic away this week. They've got away Wednesday to Italy, so there's not going to be many training sessions to get into the team and get organised. So maybe one session when they get back. So it's going to be difficult to go to Tynecastle as a new signing. So it's a big week for Celtic this week because they've got a big European game, which I think the European game is a bit of a free hit, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I don't know what you think, but if you're Martin O'Neill, I'd probably take this team to Bologna. And I think you've almost got to write off Europe this year.
I think you might be right, Mick, to be honest, because that game a week today is monumental in the title race. It's huge.
Well, it's all about the Hearts game. I mean, Bologna would be a free hit even during good times. I think it's anything you get from that game with a bonus. So and then they can still if they win against Utrecht, they can still progress. I don't even think progression is that important this season. I mean, it's funny actually because this whole kind of situation around the club with the fans and all that stuff all started with a European game because Celtic fans were fuming. The club didn't show enough ambition to get into that Champions League and make an impact in Europe. Whereas now, because of the mess that was caused in the back of all that period, that Europe now actually is down the pecking order. So Celtic fans have been upset at the lack of ambition in Europe. Now have to forget about Europe because Europe's now a hindrance because they've got too much to deal with on the home front. I mean, they've got Hearts at the weekend, the big games coming thick and fast at home, and I think Europa League is actually now almost secondary importance, which it's kind of sad to say it because a team like Celtic should be targeting a run at the Europa League, but they're not equipped for it. They're barely equipped to cope with the title running. So again, listen, Celtic can go and get 3 or 4 new faces and get a win against Utrecht, and then make a different ball game in 6 weeks. But they look that way this moment in time. I don't think so. I think they've got a job in their hands to get back in this title race.
I completely agree. And just for everyone in the comments asking about the draw's about to kick off. We'll keep you updated with the draw as it happens. And just before I let you go, Mick, it's fair to say that Martin O'Neill, how would you characterise how Martin O'Neill will take that today? Will he be worried? Will he be angry? It's fair to say if they play like that next week, they're going to get beat.
Yeah, if they play the way they played on Wednesday night against Falkirk, they'll get beat as well. I think he'll be talking down the stairs any minute now. So we'll find out what he's got to think. I imagine he'll be saying, listen, we gave some guys opportunities, they didn't really take them. We got through, that's the main thing. Apart from that, it's forget it and move on. I think that's what it'll be this one. Because it's a game that will live long in the memory for Auchinleck Talbot fans. But it'll be like in 10 years' time, it'll be me saying, remember that East Kilbride game? Well, that's right. It'll be forgotten about by tomorrow morning. For Celtic fans, that's just the nature of the gap between the clubs and the game. But yeah, Neil doesn't need to be told. Doesn't need to be told what this team is lacking and what it needs. I mean, he said. I mean, I feel kind of sorry for Martin. He's having to talk to us guys 3 times a week, 4 times a week at the moment, and he's kind of saying the same things. And he admits that himself. He's saying the same things about signings and what they need and what they haven't got. So it's not his job right now. I mean, I know he's taken a lot on board in terms of. Sorry, a sec. I'm getting shifted away. I'm still here.
Still here.
Getting bodied at the box there. But no, he knows exactly what he needs, and he's been saying it. He's been saying things that are sounding very familiar to what Brendan Rodgers said back in August as well.
Aye.
And look what happened to him.
I
He
know.
got nuked for saying that kind of stuff. But Neil's been quite honest about it. I think he is. Listen, there's no point. We know what Celtic need. We know what they're lacking. They need players in the front areas for a start. Because at the moment it's. I thought Sebastian Tinek came on and scored a very good goal, a second goal. It's a wee bit harsh on Talbot at the end. It was a really good finish. Probably do him a bit of good.